Hi, welcome back to my channel, Mel Stampin' Gallery. I'm Melanie, and I'm so glad you decided to join me today. It is the 10th of the month, and if you have been following along, you know that means it's time for the next installment of the challenge videos that I do with the gals over in my design team, Inspiration Collaboration Design Team. And we're so excited to be welcoming a new member this month. Her name is Danielle. So be sure when you're done watching this, you go down below and check that description box for the playlist and all the links to everyone else's channels. For this month, we decided we wanted to use products from the new online releases that just dropped on our Stampin' Up! Websites on Tuesday, November 5th. So one of the suites was this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paper called Marbled Elegance. And it's double-sided paper, and I've already got them flipped over, but you can see the beautiful marble design with the beautiful gold inlaid with it as well. And you've got all the beautiful designs. And if you flip it over, then you've got your regular just pattern DSP to go with that. So if you didn't want to get into something quite so vivid, you could just flip it over and be a little more muted with the underside or the back side of the DSP. So you can see it's got all these beautiful designs. The cool thing about this is they showed us on the Stampin' Up! Website how the designer made this, and you can probably tell by looking at it, but she started off with doing that poured paint technique and adding the gold flecks, and then of course the digital people come in, they take a snapshot and they turn it into this beautiful, beautiful paper. But isn't this gorgeous? You can see it's got the different pink hues, and then it goes all the way down to the deeper, darker red hues as well. So you've got that red, and the back side is this kind of a leafy pattern. Then this one we've got, again, some of the deep dark reds, but this one has a little bit more white in it. And then the back side of that is this kind of a splatter paper. And then this one has kind of an orange tint to it. You can see the reds and the pinks. And then the back side is that stripe. And then here's another one with the deep dark reds. And then the back side is the red hearts. And then this one is all the pink hues. So we've got this paper with the pink, and that actually looks a little bit purpley to me, and I'll tell you about that in a second. But this one I've already cut because I'm using that for my layout today. And this one as well. Look at that beautiful pink and gold and white, and then the back side is that floral. Now this paper all has, it's part of a suite, so it does have coordinating stamps and die cuts to go with it. I didn't order that, so I just have the paper for right now, but I wanted to use this paper with this adorable picture of my granddaughter, and I'll tell you more about this empty plate in a second. But you know, she has a purple shirt on, and that's kind of why and of course the red from the strawberries there, kind of why I went with this paper. And I think when you put this photo up against this paper, it kind of brings out the purple in her shirt and kind of makes this paper have like a purple tint to it. And I wanted to bring in some of that purple, so I turned to one of my favorite collections. It's called Dandy Designs, and I go to this one quite often because it has some very neutral patterns and some very bright colors that kind of coordinate well with a lot of the different papers. But I liked that purple, and I thought it went really well with her shirt, and I thought it really went well with this paper as well. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but when I put this purple against there, doesn't that really pull out that pinky purpley color? So I really like the way that that was going. All right, I'm going to clear this off and I'll tell you where I'm going with this layout. Okay, so this is the direction I decided to go. I saw in a recent edition of, what is it called? Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine, I think it's called. Anyway, it was Paige Evans, and you know, if you know Paige Evans, she does a lot of stitching and cut files. And she had this free cut file of this heart that also had all the little stitching holes in it as well. So, and she did a layout. I'll try to find that and try to see if I can link that for you. With all the stitching and the hearts. And I thought, well, that would be fun. Several hours later, here I am. But anyway, the hearts were cut out on the Cricut, and it also cut out all the tiny little holes for the stitching. If you don't want to do the stitching, you could draw lines with any one of your pens or fine point markers to do the faux stitching. There are also some beautiful hearts with some beautiful stitch designs, edges in that is part of this Marbled Elegance suite. But like I said, I didn't have that just yet, and I really wanted to do this photo. So I've kind of arranged these on my page. And I wanted to do, like I said, I had just this one photo of my granddaughter. And what we do is I pick her up from preschool on Mondays, and we usually go out somewhere to eat. And today she decided, usually it could be McDonald's, could be Panera. This time she wanted to go to Wally Waffle. I don't know if you've ever heard Wally Waffle, but it's kind of like a pancake house. And that little stinker ate the whole thing. She had a kid-size strawberry waffle, which was a half of a waffle, a scrambled egg, and bacon. And she ate that whole thing, and she was just so proud of herself. So being a grandma, of course, I had to snap a picture of that and send to her mom and dad. So I think that's kind of the direction this is going. I'm going to go ahead and adhere all that down, and then I will be right back. But before I do that and adhere that all down, I did want to show you the inspiration page. So it is from scrapbookandcards.com, and they have a digital magazine that you can look at every month. And this was Paige's layout. And she did include that digital file, but I think those hearts must be a little bit smaller than what the file was, because she was able to fit 3 of them on the page across and 4 without any problem. But anyway, this is the my inspiration piece for this layout. All right, so now I am going to go ahead and adhere this down. And because of all the stitching, it already has some dimension. So I think I'm going to have to put these all up on some sort of foam tape. So I will do that, and I will be right back. So the hearts are all adhered down, and I did put them all down on foam tape. I've got the picture right here, and I did cut another little picture. It's almost the same picture, but just her sweet little smile that I put up there. So then I want to put the title here. I had several different things I could put, you know, smile, laugh, whatever, but I found, excuse me, these dies in my stash. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And these are an old Stampin' Up set, but I thought I really like that. I like the scriptiness of it. And I'm going to try, I've got this pink, I think it's called Bubble Bath. And I got this cute little new, the mini embosser. Isn't it so cute? It's perfect for taking with you on like a crop. And I have a crop this weekend that I'm going to, that I actually co-host with some of my friends. And it'll be perfect for that. And I'm actually flying out to a crop next weekend. So I'm hoping that this will make it in my suitcase. So I'm going to try to cut this out of this little machine here. There we go. Get a grip. It's tight. It's the first time I've used it, so it's going kind of slowly, but I like. Let's see how that cut out, because that is a very thin die. Well, I got that cut out, and I like it, but when I put it on my paper, or on my layout, it's just not standing out. I want to keep it kind of a simple, basic layout, so I have this sticker sheet that I got at Joann's a while back, and I like the dark black, and this says moments, and there were some other words too, but I think I like the word moments, because that's kind of what this layout is about, just one simple, sweet moment. So I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna try these puffy stickers. I really like how that black title stands out against the bright pastel colors and the gold. And you may have noticed I've got some of my journaling cut out down there. And what I do when I do my journaling like this is I open up notes on my iPad, or you can do any kind of a word processing program that you have. I measure the area where I want to put the text and open up a text box, like I said, in notes, and put it there. And I'm just using some stickers that I have in my stash from other collections that I just thought went well with this. Like I said, I wanted to keep the embellishing to a minimum. Oh, that's not sticky. Now I'm going to have to figure something else out with that. Anyway, what I was saying is, so I open up notes, okay, on my iPad or any word processing program. Measure the area where I want to put the journaling and open up a text box about that size. And then if I'm going to cut the text apart like I did here, I usually make it, this is American typewriter font, which I really like for my journaling. Let's see, make sure I get it in the right order. We go out to lunch. And let's see, this was 11-point font, I believe. And then I also like to do the spacing at 1.5, and that way then I can put it on my trimmer and cut the pieces, the different the sentences apart, and put it down for my journaling here. And I'm using my Barely Art glue. I know Stampin' Up! Does carry a similar type glue, but I have this in my stash, of course, from previous endeavors. Her choice for breakfast. So if you like this video and you enjoy my layouts, please go ahead and give that a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. And please take a moment to leave me a comment. I really do read all your comments and I answer all your comments. They really, really keep me going on this. Oh, I better get that in the right order. On Monday, I pick Izzy up from preschool and we go out to lunch. Today, she chose Wally Waffle, her choice for breakfast. The kids' strawberry waffle with whipped cream and a scrambled egg, of course. I still can't believe she ate the whole thing. She was so proud of herself, too. Anyway, go ahead and please give that this video a thumbs up. Be sure, if you haven't, to subscribe to my channel and leave a sweet comment. Like I said, I really do like reading all your comments. It really gives me a lot of strength to go on and do what I do. So I really do appreciate that so much. And for more crafty inspiration, be sure to click on the video on screen up here. And don't forget to check out the playlist down below of all the other lovely ladies. And there you have it. Thanks for joining me today. Till next time. Bye.